Hello everyone, this is David with Inspire Precision, and in today's video I'm going to give you an update about our progress on the tanks and the conversions for the Umarex Komplete NCR. By now, most of you guys watching this video are well aware of the videos that I've done on the Umarex Komplete NCR, the rifle behind me, that originally was designed just to take these nitro air cylinders. These are disposable. They cost like 12 bucks each. You buy them in a pack of 2. And when you're done shooting with them, you get like 40 shots out of the 22 caliber. When you're done shooting with them, you throw them away. Early on, I was investigating ways to convert the Komplete to high pressure air. And I want to give a shout out to Triton Optics. They have been a channel sponsor for us, and they've made this project possible with their continuing sponsorships. I just want to thank them. I'll have some links in the description below if you want to check out some of their products. The disposable cylinders of the Komplete, these guys, you know, this is a lot of waste, and you really don't get a whole lot of shots. It's really for the casual user, which, to be honest, that is what the Umarex Komplete is designed for, the casual user that doesn't want to get into any of the infrastructure of a normal PCP anyway. They want to be able to get this off the shelf, put it in the rifle, and go. So in our first video that I'm going to link for you right here, please go and watch that. It gives a lot of backstory. But in our first video, I investigated an option of tethering. So going to this fitting here and just going to this Foster quick disconnect and tethering to a bottle, and we found that in a proof of concept that works extremely well. And then the wheels started turning even more. So I have a lot of no-dose bottles sitting around from no-dose conversions that I've done in the past. So I've got some, or I had some bottles sitting around. I don't have many anymore. What I did is I took the Foster quick disconnect adapter style for the tethered system, and I went to an adapter that connects straight to a no-dose bottle. And this is great for somebody that's going to have a spare no-dose bottle on hand, but that's not very many people. Additionally, to get the most shots out of your Komplete with this converted bottle, I took out the regulator internals. Now, when you take out the regulator internals of this bottle, you have to recut seal grooves into this end cap. The adapter is screwed into the end cap, and the end cap needs to perform the function that the regulator body assembly did previously when it's actually installed. So that the end cap butts up against the regulator assembly, which seals the pressure chamber. And when you take out the regulator assembly, you remove the sealing capability of this end cap. So you have to modify the end cap. So to get the most shots out of a no-dose cylinder, you need to perform a sort of complex machining operation that most people that even have a no-dose bottle are not able to do. There's probably some people out there that can remachine the O-ring grooves into the end cap, but not very many people. So while this is an option for people that don't really care how many shots they will get because of the extra volume taken up by that regulator, I always knew that this wasn't going to be the option that I would release as my final version. Step 3, I guess, in the total process was finding a new tank. So finding replacement tanks for high pressure air rifles is kind of hard. They're always extremely expensive. Now I can go to Huma, or I can buy Walther tanks, and they're hundreds and hundreds of dollars for a replacement tank. I just looked at a tank for a pistol that was like $460 for this little like 60cc tank, and that's not even close to the cost that we need to make these at for people to even consider getting into one. Looking out and finding these tanks for in quantity at an affordable cost, so I can offer them at an affordable cost has been a challenge, but we have done that. So I made another prototype fitting. This fitting is a different thread to the tank here. It's got a different seal location. It's the same style fitting that goes into the Komplete, obviously. Everything else past that is different. So I located the tanks, I made the prototype fitting, I tested this. Now it is absolutely miserable outside. We've got like a foot of snow, and it's 10 degrees Fahrenheit. That's about negative 10 degrees Celsius for you guys that use Celsius. And it is absolutely not the time to go out and test anything high pressure air. If we want to do performance testing, all those numbers are going to be bogus when we compare those to numbers that we have in temperate weather, if it's like 70 degrees outside. So I've done a little bit of testing on this, and in the 177 Komplete, like the one behind me, I'm getting about 60 shots in 10 degree Fahrenheit weather. I believe that we are going to get closer to 70 or 75 shots in a 70 degree weather, 70 degrees temperature. And that's encouraging to me because that is more than the capacity of the disposable air tanks. You get 40 or 50 shots before these really drop off. And that's kind of the results that I was looking for. The tethered versions, I have these already. These are produced. I have these in hand. The amount of people that are going to buy these is probably extremely small quantities, but I have these in hand. These are easy. You screw them in, you tether a bottle to them, you sit at your bench and you shoot. There's probably a few people out there that want these. The no-dose bottle conversions, I've got the adapter at a CNC shop right now. It'll be a couple weeks before they come back. They've got to be finished. They've got to be sent out to be anodized at a different shop. Most shops don't do machining and anodizing at the same shop. So I'll have those adapters for a no-dose bottle in hopefully a couple weeks before the end of January. While I do have a few of these tanks for my personal testing to make sure this project could proceed, I don't have these tanks in quantity yet. I'm negotiating freight right now on a bunch of these tanks. When I have tanks in transit, I will submit this fitting to the CNC shop to make this specific fitting for the new tanks that I'll have in transit. Now, for these three options, I don't really have actual purchase prices yet. I need to negotiate freight, so I really don't know how much this is going to cost because freight, I don't know why freight's so expensive, but it is. Expect that the tethered option to be pretty cheap, expect that the no-dose conversion adapter to be in the middle, and then the total cost of the complete conversion to be the most expensive. Obviously, I've had a lot of design work in this, and we're going to be doing these in relatively small quantities. Hopefully, in the future, maybe I do 5,000 of these, but we're not there yet, and until we're there, I think the prices are going to be a little bit more, but I'm going to try to keep them affordable. I'd like to keep the prices down to less than a tin of pellets cost for recouping these. So if you took a 500 round tin of pellets, which from your local Walmart is going to cost $7, I'd like you to recoup your cost on buying these cylinders to 1 tin of 500 pellets. So that is 10 of these cylinders if you're trying to stretch out your shot count for the 500 pellets, or if we're being reasonable, 12 of these cylinders. And at a purchase price of $25 a pair, we're looking at $150 for a tin of 500 pieces of pellets. So I'm going to come in way below that and offer you guys that want to do this conversion a good value. So that's going to about wrap it up for this update video. I'm sorry this was just me sitting on a couch blabbering on and on, but I needed to give you guys a little bit of update. There's so many people asking things, how things are progressing, how things are moving forward. I hope very much to have a website set up for us very soon in the next couple weeks, where I can offer all of these options plus all the other stuff that we offer from Inspire Precision for you guys. And I don't know if I'll go so far as to doing a pre-order. I have been pressure testing all of these cylinders that I have to make sure there is no failure points, that you get good products going forward. I did run into some fill probe inconsistencies where the fill probes don't plug into any of my Foster disconnects. I want to make sure you guys get a product that I am proud to offer. This will really be our first product that wasn't 3D printed, so I need to make sure that I get it right for all you guys. And then I'll start doing other stuff. Maybe there's some other products that need to come to market. I will be doing some updates on our website when it does come out. I will make sure everybody is very well informed going forward on this project and a lot of other projects. Thank you guys for watching. If you really are interested in this, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like this video, share this video on all your platforms to get the word out on these adapters and these cylinders for the Umarex Komplete. And leave a comment below, tell me what you think going forward. You know, this has been quite a long process, well, quite a few months anyway, when you look from start to finish. I'm always interested in hearing what you guys have to say. Once again, this was David from Inspire Precision, and I want to remind you guys to break out of your comfort zone, learn a new skill, and have a great day.